Welcome to Chapter 4, Grammatica Latina. There was no Lesson 3 in this chapter. Most of the time you will have three lessons, but this one only had 2. So let's get right into translating this section. Grammatica Latina, Latin grammar. The vocative case comes from, you see in the margin, vocat, which means calls. So if the person that you are calling goes into the vocative case, and the verb becomes imperative, what we call imperative. So Medus calls Davis. Dawe. Dawe is vocative. Vocative ends in ends in if the nominative ends in us. So examples: mede from medus, domine from dominus, serve from servus, improbe from improbus. Servus. Salve domine, hello master. Julius calls medus. Mede, veni improbe serve. Medus, come here, dishonest or bad slave. So here we see the imperative, veni, from when it, and improbe serve from improbus servus. Okay, the imperative and the indicative. These are two different moods, what we call moods of the verb. The indicative being just your regular indicating things mood, just talking about the world the way it is. The imperative is the command mood, when you're telling people to do stuff. Dominus says, voca davum, servus davum vocat. So this is call Davis. The slave calls Davis. The difference between voca davum and voca dawe is very significant here, because if you said voca davum, as it is here, it's call Davis, meaning call Davis, tell him to come here. If it's voca dawe, you're commanding Davis to call someone. So you need to pay close attention, obviously, to those endings. Dominus, master. The master says, tace et audi. Be quiet and listen. The slave, tacet et audet. The slave is quiet and listens. Dominus, get out of here, slave. Disceda serve. The slave discedits. The slave leaves. Dominus imperat. The master commands. Servus paret. The slave obeys. Notice that imperat and paret are opposites. You know that imperat, from which we get the word imperativus, is the means to command, so paret means obey. Also notice here that we have all 4 conjugations of the verbs here now. There are no others that you have to learn. These are the 4 kinds of endings, stem vowels, that you're going to see on verbs. Voca from vocat, tace from tacet, disceda from discedit, and audi from audit. Voca, down here, line 111, voca is imperative. Vocat is indicative. Tace, audi, disceda, they are all imperative. Tacet, audit, discedit are indicative. The imperative endings a, and e. The indicatives ot, et, it, and it. Examples: saluta from salutat, responde from respondet, sume from sumit, so pick up, veni from venit. So Medus says, saluta dominum. Davus dominum salutat. Medus commands Davis to greet your master, and Davis greets his master. Go ahead and read through the rest of this on your own, and go try the exercises.